up, guys, and welcome back. I hope y'all are just as excited for this hunt as I was. This hunt was wild, it was crazy, so much adrenaline, so I kind of wanted to just explain real fast why the video starts where it starts. So a week ago we seen this buck while we were hunting out there on this public land, and in the last video I got that doe and we got him on video. He came in about, I don't know, about 70 yards from us. He was out there making a scrape and everything, and he was out there for a good little while, and he never came in closer than about 70 yards and just kept on heading out. And where he left out at is pretty much where he came in on this hunt. And so this morning of this hunt, we were sitting there and I got up and it was raining all night and it was hot that morning, and so I was excited to go hunt, but I wasn't expecting anything. Like, the weather wasn't right, nothing felt right. So we got out there and we sat down in the same place as we did in the last video, and we sat there for about an hour and a half, and I told Ashley, I was like, I'm about to leave. Like, I'm so hot, there's mosquitoes everywhere. And so I decided, I was like, I'm gonna grunt real fast and see if anything happens in about 15 minutes. And we sat there, and about 15 minutes later, sure enough, Ashley was like, Austin, I see a deer. And I was like, all right. So at that point, when she said, Austin, I see a deer, I was like, oh gosh, so here we go, and it was about 150 yards out there, and I stood up because where I was sitting I couldn't really see out there where she was looking at, and I stood up and I seen horns, and I instantly knew. I was like, this is the buck from the last video. So a few days before this I had hunted too when we got back from out of state, and just seen doe every day and never really seen him. So he was about 150 yards out there and he was walking towards our left. And I was like, well, I gotta do something to try to get him in. So I grunted a few times and rattled, and that's when this video starts. Like, we got out there and we didn't record anything that morning, and when we seen him is when we started the video. So that's why I kind of want to break it down for you and explain. So you're about to jump in, and it's gonna be straight into me grunting and rattling and trying to get him to come to us.
He's pretty. That's gonna be a long drag. He's standing just straight. He's still standing. What's to the right of us?
A doe running.
He's running. He's running far away. Still running. And running harder.
He was so close. My leg was shaking so hard. There's 2 times I was about to pull up and he just looked over real quick at us. That last time.
There's a doe right there.
He came after them doe. We grunted a few times earlier this morning. And I could have swore I heard a grunt. And Ash was like, there's a deer right there. And I was like, I could see horns and we could hear horns coming through. So we waited it out and he was going towards the left. Looks like he was just going away, so we rattled a few times. And next thing I know, there was a doe coming at us and he came right to us. I'm gonna say 35 yards. Yeah, so 30 yards. We hit him. I mean, he's running, so hopefully we made a good shot. It looks like we did. I'm gonna rewatch the footage here in a second. But he's a big deer. I'm gonna say I think he was a 9 point. I was just too busy trying not to shake hard enough. But we smoked him. So, well, the big camera died. I'm looking for blood. I don't know. It was a forward shot and he ducked as soon as I released it. Something's back in these woods though. Could be him. I think he's down back there and he's shaking. Alright, I found blood right on this trail where he went into.
Go towards the tree.
He's down right here. We followed the blood trail all the way through here. He ran, oh gosh, probably 300 yards. I heard him back in here. I guess I can talk louder. He's down right here. He's down, boys. That's a mature big deer right there. Gosh. Here it is, boys. 11 point, mature, big buck. We tracked him. I know he ran about 300 yards across that field. And then he came in these woods about, what do you think, 30 yards? And I mean, it is thick in here. So it's gonna be fun getting this one out. This is my biggest buck I've ever killed, and first buck with a bow, second deer with a bow. I'm super pumped, y'all. Alright, well, he's checked in and tagged. So all the legal stuff's out of the way. Now the battle of getting him out of this freaking thicket. I mean, it is thick. We're back here and it took us, what, 30 minutes to find him through this stuff. We followed trail 2 different ways. But this is such a big bodied deer. It was a fun drag. Made it better since we found him and everything. He's a heavy freaking deer. I wish I had my truck so it's not gonna get all dirty coming down this dirt road, but I'm actually kind of glad we were in her Jeep today and had this rack, because he was heavy enough getting on this rack. But he's freaking sweet. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That was an awesome hunt. Crazy time, like how far he ran and all that. You know, whenever I found him over there, when I seen him shaking that tree, when you seen in that one clip, I heard him back there, you know, rustling around and stuff, and I was like, all right, that's gotta be him. And so I was super pumped at that point. I was like, all right, we got a good shot, he's down. And so the drag was crazy. He was a super heavy deer. But please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and be watching. The next video that'll come out in the next few days is Will's hunt. And the crazy thing is about it, we doubled up that day. So the morning I killed that 11 point, that evening Will was like, all right, I'm coming home, I'm gonna hunt. And I was like, all right, I'll film you. So sure enough, we went out there and we doubled up. He got an 11.2, the buck that we were hunting all year for him. And so that's gonna be an awesome video. It should be out in the next couple days, and we have awesome footage of a couple days of hunts, you know. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one.